Hello, my name is Stephanie. Today I'll be presenting my project regarding disaster tweets and FEMA declared disaster incident. First, let me give you an overview on what this project is all about. People have been utilizing social media such as Twitter community to report and share real-time disaster, emergency, and accidents they encounter. Thus, being able to promptly capture and access to these tweets can be helpful and effective for national organizations or agencies such as FEMA, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, to monitor the status of the incidents and take actions such as disaster declaration, alert, monitor, and further investigation. However, there are numerous tweets being constantly generated that are related to various topics other than just disaster, emergency, or accident. Thus, being able to recognize, capture, or classify disaster-related or emergency-related tweets become very challenging, and not to mention to monitor manually. In this project, data from Twitter and FEMA will be extracted and analyzed to study for questions such as what are the keywords people tend to use when tweeting disaster-related topic, how these incidents are distributed geographically in the US, what are people's sentiment views, point of views when these incidents occur, how can analysts narrow down the tweets into a level that it can help to generate better insight on monitoring and classifying real-time target data on Twitter. This project will involve data analytical technique, including data crawling, wrangling, mining, descriptive and sentiment analysis, and machine learning. Let's see how the dataset are identified and collected. The data of the most recent declared disasters are crawled from FEMA's official website using XPath. Important attributes including incident title, incident start date, end date, and declaration date are crawled and transformed into a data frame. The results include 510 declared incidents. Extra steps were taken for data cleaning. The second data set is Twitter data. Instead of using web crawling technique, this data set is extracted through Twitter API. The important attributes are kept such as time that each tweet was created, text portion of the tweet's owner, and what this user is registered at. After converting this data to a data frame and going through appropriate data cleaning, the results end up showing 1,387 tweets. First, the descriptive analysis was conducted on the text part of each tweet. After further cleaning and removing unnecessary words and non-alphabetic characters, also tokenizations, a word cloud is generated for tweet text. There are major words that people use in their tweets popping up, such as heart, attack, and oxygens. In order to have a better visual of what are the most frequent words used in this target tweets, word frequency analysis is also conducted. It is discovered that blood is the most frequent word, followed by words such as attack, heart, ambulance, COVID, and hospital. Same descriptive analysis, including word cloud and word frequency, were also conducted on FEMA data. On the word cloud visual, it appears that there are a lot of popular words related to the global hot topic of COVID and pandemic, and also related to natural disasters such as storm, flooding, fire, and tornado. The word frequency visual further helps to explain that the most popular words used in FEMA's declared disasters are COVID, fire, followed by storm, and flooding in the descending order of incident count. Now, let's dive further into each dataset to see more insights. Let's take a look at FEMA data first, and to discover which month throughout a year that occurs the most number of disasters in the US. The data is grouped by the incident start month. It is observed that January has the most number of disasters happened. If we look at the year level, it is observed that in the past several years, 2020 has the most disasters that have been declared. If we also look at the state level, we can see that California and Oregon has the most number of disasters occurred. Now, let's then take a look at the Twitter dataset. It is observed that the most popular hashtag people use in their tweet about disaster and emergency are COVID, blood, and SOS. If we look at US state level to see where the users are most active in posting this type of tweets, we can see states such as Florida, New York, and Texas. On the Twitter dataset, the content analysis was also conducted on the Twitter text by using LDA, which is topic modeling machine learning algorithm. The K value is the highest when the topic number is 15. Thus, the model was built by categorizing these tweets into 15 topics. These are the top 10 words in each topic. And it is found out that topic 10 is the most popular topic. This topic contains highly associated words such as blood, plasma, patient, hospital, COVID, recovery, urgent, and positive. It seems to be most likely related to the status and situation of people who got COVID virus infection. Again, it aligned with what we found in descriptive analysis. COVID and people who got infected are frequently discussed on Twitter. Sentiment analysis is also conducted on the tweet data using Vader model. The result shows that there are more negative tweets than positive and neutral tweets. This table shows that the top 5 most negative tweets based on the compound score containing the words such as disaster, death, attack, and injury. The last analysis conducted onto the Twitter dataset is the network analysis. Twitter owner and people who got mentioned and are captured and analyzed for their relationship and network overview. It is observed that Adam Kinzinger has the highest score of betweenness centrality. Thus, this user is the most popular Twitter user in the network. This user is also the most influential user since he or she also has the highest score in eigenvector centrality matrix. There are 3 other users, Pretty Polly, Dipervolch, and Ocelts, who have the significant clustering coefficient values are very likely to be directly connected to each other. With all of these above analysis and observations, the questions in the first place are all answered. There are definitely more works to do to improve and to extend this project. First, the data extraction from Twitter using API can be improved. The Twitter results are giving the sense that emergency and accidents occur due to COVID have been frequently discussed on Twitter. In order to broaden the range of topic coverage to include more natural disasters such as storm and tornado, a better list of the keyword that we use for data extraction is needed so that the resulting data can be more accurate and extensive. The LDA model built in this project can be used to label the existing tweets. These labeled tweets then can further use to train and create a text classification model which enables analysts to identify and capture new tweets that are disaster or emergency related. By doing this, any significant incidents can be first detected by the model and transmitted to the agencies like FEMA to monitor the status and also set up prevention protocol as needed. I have now come to the end of my presentation. Thank you so much for your time.